so we have our chicken on our trays covered in our onion mixture, and I'll bring you over here and show you what Jenna's doing. The next step in our recipe ingredient list, what are we doing? Dinner. Is potatoes, mashed potatoes. So once we get these peeled, these are pretty small potatoes, so we're probably only going to cut this, you know, into like thirds-ish. And then these are the yellow gold potatoes. I will probably only cut those in half maybe. You can leave this much skin, you can leave more than that, you can cut it all off if you want. It's just kind of your preference on what you want to do with your potatoes. So we're going to get a big pot and fill it with water, so I will bring you back up once we get that on the stove. So now that we have our peeled potatoes, we're going to take them and we're going to cut them with a knife into pieces because they will cook more evenly and faster if you cut them into smaller pieces rather than leaving them whole. So we can cut them into about 1 to 2 inch chunks. They don't have to be square or anything like that. So usually like with small potatoes like this, you cut the ends, and then in the middle piece you can cut that in half. So we've got like 1 or 2 inch pieces, and we're just going to put these into our pot as we cut them. And with the smaller gold potatoes like this, you can cut them just in half. They don't need, they're already a softer potato anyway, so they don't need to be cut into as small pieces. So as we cut these potatoes, we will be telling jokes. Let's tell some jokes. Do you know any jokes?
Your face.
Oh, all right. So, careful who you ask that question to, because you might get that response.
Sorry, I love you.
Yes, I love you too. I don't really know any good jokes.
I don't either.
We need to get Kenny up
Why
in
did
here.
the chicken cross the road?
So it could be cooked for dinner?
Yeah!
Funny. Alright.
Stay on the
Sunny
side, always on. Okay. If you have a garden, you can compost your potato peels.
Yes.
And your eggshells.
So the reason we're using 2 different kinds of potatoes, because I was asked this question. Honestly, I just googled best mashed potato recipe, and this was the first one that came up, and I have not tried this yet, so we will all be trying this together.
Except, you know, for us it's like June 25th right now, so.
Right, so I may be adding in an addendum to this video to tell you yay or nay. Don't do this at home. You might never eat regular mashed potatoes again. But apparently having 2 different types of mashed potatoes really helps with the differences in consistency and kind of blend it together. I don't know. It was some food blog. I really didn't read it. I was just scrolling past it all to get to the recipe because I needed to type it out to send to you guys. So